now is going to be to run the business. So the business on the field is going to be run by new head coach John Charles. John Charles played his college football at Portland State, and he was quarterback coach. Well, let's take a look at the AF1 standings coming into tonight. No surprise, Albany Firebirds still undefeated. Last year undefeated. So far this year, 5-0. Nashville Cats, the Lightning lost to them last weekend. They're at 3-1 along with the Kentucky Barrels and the Minnesota Monsters. Oceanside Bombers, the Beaumont Renegades, the Oregon Lightning, and the Washington Wolfpack all at 1-3. Michigan Arsenal at 1-4. Michigan will actually play here next weekend. Oregon beat Washington early on in the year. The series record is 3-2 in favor of the Oregon Lightning. And this should be a pretty good matchup tonight. Both teams at 1-3, both teams desperately needing wins now because every win from here on out is crucial. We're going to come back. We'll have the kickoff and more. Next, you are watching Oh, we're still here. Okay, my bad. There you see number 11, Terrell Brown. We're going to keep an eye on him tonight. We're going to see if Dalton Cole can hit him as a target tonight. Also, don't forget about Chris Lewis. Chris Lewis, another favorite target of Dalton Cole. For the Washington Wolfpack tonight, their quarterback is going to be Have Magali. He's 6'3", 230 pounds. And there's his wide receiver right there, Deshaun Williams, 6'5", 230 pounds out of UW. And that's a big target right there at 6'5", 230 pounds, hard to miss. So hopefully receivers have good hands. Everybody stays healthy tonight. We've got AF1 football coming at you after the break here on the Home Team Sports Network and KTVZ Plus and Fox 13.
You want soft?
Over the boards he goes.
Wrong building.
It is a touchdown.
This is Arena Football 1. Walls.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Impact. This game doesn't slow down.
Touchdown, Wolfpack!
It closes in. 8 men. Nowhere to run. Hockey speed. Football violence. Don't blink, because in here, the ball never dies. Watch Arena Football 1 live all weekend long.
Over the boards he goes.
The moment it happens.
Touchdown, Oregon Lightning.
The hits, the highlights, the news that shakes the league. It's already here. This isn't yesterday's story. This is right now. The AF1.com is your inside line to everything Arena Football 1. The AF1.com. Don't hear about it later.
We are back at the First Interstate Bank Arena here in Redmond, and the Washington Wolfpack won the kickoff, but they have deferred, and they will kick to the Oregon Lightning. Back for the Oregon Lightning, Angelo Gross, number 10. He is the deep back. And you've got Chris Lewis and number 11, Terrell Brown. One of the guys we told you to keep an eye on tonight. Terrell Brown is actually the up back. The Wolfpack 1-3. They got a win last weekend. Oregon was on a 2-game road trip, lost both games. Last weekend, the game was in Nashville, and they lost to the Cats. And we are ready. AF1 football on a Saturday night here in Redmond, Oregon. And the kick is up, it's down, and Brown is up, number 11, and he is brought down inside the 5. And no luck for the Lightning there. They're going to start deep in their own territory. Here are your offensive starters for the Oregon Lightning. Chris Lewis at wide receiver, number 1. Nick Brassel, number 2. Let's see, Dalton Cole, the quarterback. Caden Campoletti. Terrell Brown. Let's see. Hassan Kitt, number 45. Lots of changes this week with the Oregon Lightning as far as Chuck Jones. Chuck Jones has been the coach here for the last year and a half. He is now the owner, general manager. I mean, he did everything you can think of, and decided that it was best for John Charles to take over. I talked to John before the game, and he's excited. He says he can't wait. Lewis in motion. Cole back in the pocket, looking over the middle. He's looking for Lewis. He is. Oh, he was open for about 3 seconds. Good defensive effort there by Byron Edwards, the defensive back, number 7. I talked to the trainer for the Oregon Lightning before the game. No major injuries, and likewise with the trainer for the Washington Wolfpack. Both teams come in tonight relatively healthy, so we should have a pretty evenly matched game. Lewis again in motion. Cole, he's got to scramble. He's got to dump it and get rid of it, and it is intended for number 11, Brown, and couldn't do it. In fact, Cole had to do a little shuffle pass. Dalton had to get rid of it quicker. He was going to get smoked into the boards. Here's the replay. You see him going to the far boards, and he does get a little bit of the boards, but not like he would have if he would have had the ball. So that is going to come down for the Lightning. Issue 3rd down. Let's see if they can do it. No score early. Dalton looking for somebody. He's got to run with it, and he can. Not go. Is going to be the deep back 4, or actually the up back for the Washington. Cole. In his end zone. Snap. Here's the kick. It's a long one. Wanted that. Starters for the number 3. Number 11, Tyler Hendricks and Jake Oliphant. J.R. Wells is the coach of the Washington Wolfpack. John Charles is coach of the Oregon Lightning. And when we get a moment, we'll give you a quote from John Charles yesterday as he was announced as the coach. Series receivers wide. He's got his man in motion to the line, and it is dropped for Sean Williams, and the pass is dropped. Thanks for being month of May. getting ready for Memorial Day weekend next weekend, and then in a couple of weeks, it's graduation season. Lots of things going on. We appreciate you being with us tonight, all over the Northwest, up in Washington, and here in Oregon, and parts everywhere around the country. Thanks for joining us here. Second Wolfpack. Have Magali, the quarterback, under center. Motion play. Drops back in the pocket. He's got to scramble. He's got to get rid of it in a hurry, and it's caught, but we've got a flag down. Flag is down at the 20-yard line. The catch is good. Now we'll see what the...
Part of the pass. Holding.
This is going against Oregon. Your referee tonight, Mark Hay, Nick something in and 5 Keanu excellent. Bring up second down for Washington. No word on what the penalty against Oregon was. These teams played some close games last. Second down. Magali looks, the ball is tipped, and it's intercepted. Number 99, Freddie Booth. And it just falls right into his hands. He dropped lightning. Hopefully turnovers can lead to points for Oregon. 6-6 out of Southern Oregon. Wow. That is a huge play for Oregon. Oregon on its first series went 4 and out. Let's take a little break and we'll come back. 8:14 left to go. No score from Redmond, Oregon.
The AF1.com.
Over the boards he goes.
The moment it happens.
Touchdown, Oregon Lightning.
The hits, the highlights, the news that shakes the league. It's already here. This isn't yesterday's story. This is right now. The AF1.com is your inside line to everything Arena Football 1. The AF1.com. Don't hear about it later.
action here. Arena again. It's Oregon versus Washington. AF1. Washington had a completed pass just now. Has got Oregon at the 16-yard and a situation now. Was the one that caught that last pass. Looks, and he is being chased and had to get rid of it. He had two gray jerseys coming at him. As soon as that, it's 4th and 2 now. The third first down. Lewis in motion. Cole looks, and it's incomplete. Too hard to Chris Lewis. And 2 plays, and Oregon is 3 and out on both plays now. Having some troubles with the offense. And what's happening on the line is some of those guys for Washington on that line are breaking through and causing all kinds of havoc for Dalton. Wolf at their 16-yard line, 5:22 left to go. Opening court. Right at play. Nothing doing. Keon to keep an eye on him. Little. That is that's a 4-yard loss. That Washington's been, even though it's early. Is complete and back out to Washington. Akil Greer, number 3, wide receiver. Down, mid-yard line 4. It's a 6. In for the Wolfpack. And it's not down. Oh. For 2 and 6'6", 205. So now that's going to bring up 5 now for Washington, and no timeout. Defense. Magali will bring the play in. There you see Stevens and another player for Washington. Defense. Oregon's had trouble moving the football, and right now, Washington needs about 4+ yards for a first down. An interception on the last series. Magali looking, he's got nobody there, and it's incomplete. Tip ball over. So both teams now out of the gate, maybe a little nervous, I guess. I don't know what's going on, but both teams having their issues moving the ball. We'll take a small break. We'll come back. We are tied at 0.
Over here on the far side of the field, on the opposite.
Yeah! You feel that? You feel that? It's that AF1! You feel that? What? Run for the city! Run! Rep
Here we go again. That's going to leave a mark.
This is Arena Football 1.
This is what AF1 is all about.
The ball never dies.
He flipped over the wall and hung on.
The wall is waiting.
This is Arena Football 1.
No sideline.
He got lit up by the wall. That's going to leave a mark.
No way out.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
Because in here, the ball never dies.
Down Oregon. That's Oregon's second first down of Washington with Mar. First and goal at the 5 now for Oregon.
First and goal from the 5. The RDM Airport flies.
Terrell Brown far left. Chris Lewis is actually far back. He's the rushing receiver. And then you have number 4 on the far right. Lewis in motion. Cole's going to take it himself. Touchdown, Oregon! If that's the way they're going to give it to him, he says, I'll take it. Cole on the 5-yard run, and Oregon's on the board. There you see number 7. Lewis is up, and he just reads this. Goes, hey, if you're opening the door, I'm going to go through it and get into the yard. He's in. Lakeup will kick the extra point. Snap is high, kick is up. And Oregon gets on the 6-0 lead. Left to go in the quarter.
19.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Stay up to date with at the AF1 website. That's AF1 Football. And also favorite team, if your favorite team happens to be the Oregon Lightning. It's theoregonlightning.com for tickets and all the updated news. Team is on the AF1 Football website, by the way. 6-0 Oregon. And they will kick off. We may get 1 or 2 plays left before the end of the quarter. Washington's defense defensive did a great job of breaking that offensive line for Oregon, but Dalton Cole to make some adjustments. And that's what you do as a quarterback. You read the defense and you make adjustments along the way. Jonathan Charles, for 3 weeks, was coach, the quarterback, so everything was relevant. Lakeup with the kick, back deep in the end zone for number and Greece open, and both quarterbacks have had to scramble. So, that's the end of the quarter. First quarter of action. And the Oregon Lightning lead it 6-0. AF1 HCN Sports on YouTube, KTVZ Plus, and Fox 13 up in Puget Sound.
You want soft?
Over the boards he goes.
Wrong building.
And it's a touchdown.
This is Arena Football 1. Walls, speed, impact. This game doesn't slow down.
Touchdown, Wolfpack.
It closes in. 8 men, nowhere to run. Hockey speed, football violence. Don't blink, because in here, the ball never dies. Watch Arena Football 1 live all weekend long. This is Arena Football 1.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The ball never dies.
This is what AF1 is all about.
You want soft? Wrong building.
Hits like that only happen in Arena Football 1.
Walls,
There's no escape on this field.
speed,
To the house.
impact.
This is why you tune in.
This game doesn't slow down, it closes in. Because in here, the ball never dies.
We are back at the First Interstate Bank Arena. After one period of play, the Oregon Lightning lead the Washington Wolfpack 6-0. I'm Jim Schobel. Welcome in on a Saturday night for AF1 football. Wolfpack will start at their own 18-yard line. Magali still at quarterback for Washington, number 4. Little confusion there on offense, and now that may be a false start against Washington. There was confusion. Beaver was not going in motion when the quarterback was telling him to, and he was backing up. So that brought the Oregon line once the receiver moved, and this is going to be encroachment against Oregon. So this will be Oregon's second penalty.
Conversations happening. If you want to know what that is, look for the balloons.
So that'll bring the ball up to near midfield. field for the Wolfpack. Now we have Washington. Magali snaps, hands off, quick handoff going up the middle, and it is getting pressed back. He is getting moved back. Big 99. Freddie Booth Lloyd says, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. And that's big number 47. That's Andres. No small task there. He's 5'11", 280 pounds. So now Washington is on a second and short situation, about 2nd and 4. Rushing the line now, number 3, looking for a receiver. He's open, catches the ball, and that is good for a Washington first down. I believe that's Akil Greer, number 3, with the catch on the far side. Indeed it is. That is the first tonight. You get a look at Hendricks, number 47. 280-pound running back, and then lines up on the line, almost like a wingback situation where he can line up as a running back and a blocker. Fake the handoff. Going deep to the end zone, and it is caught. It is caught. Is it in the end zone? Mike Dury down there to see. And nobody's giving up any, nope, they're going to say it's at the 1-yard line. So that is going to be 1st and goal at the 1 for Washington. A big catch near the end zone.
Behind sections 30 and 31, it is our booster, Newton Booth, and 50-50 raffle.
Somebody looked like they moved early for Washington, but Washington's trying to get in the end zone, and they are in, and we are tied. I couldn't tell if that was a Magali ball sneaking in. A lot of person. And it is good. We'll be back. You're watching AF1 football on KTVZ Plus, HDN Sports, and YouTube, and Fox 13.
This is Arena Football 1.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The ball never dies.
This is what AF1 is all about.
You want soft?
Let's go!
Wrong building.
Hits like that only happen in Arena Football 1.
Walls.
There's no escape on this field.
Speed.
To the house.
Impact.
This is why you tune in.
This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. Because in here, the ball never dies.
I'm Jim Schobel, live tonight from the Deschutes County Fairgrounds and Expo Center here in Redmond, Oregon. We have a 1-point lead by the Washington Wolfpack off a 1-yard run. And both teams are now amping up the offense a little bit. That is a deuce. That is a deuce for Washington. What that is the kicking team puts that in the net in between the two nets. That is 2 extra points. Oregon has got to be very, very conscientious of the score and not let this get out. He won here. So the Lightning will start at the 5-yard line on the deuce. Brown in motion, number 11. Cole, he's in trouble. Ball's loose. Ball is loose. Washington's got it at the goal line. The ball is loose. Not good for Oregon. Not good at all. Dalton Cole went to throw the ball. The ball was knocked out of his hands. You'll see it right there. He was getting ready to square up and throw, and the ball was knocked out of his hands. Washington recovers at the goal line. First and goal now for the Wolfpack. And a QB tries to take it in, and he does, and he's like mauled on the way in, but he's in for the extra point. And I mean for the touchdown rather. And on 2 plays now, the Wolfpack have taken control of this game, up 15-6. Luis Ferreira, the kicker at 5'10", 215, will come in and attempt the extra point now for the Wolfpack. A huge turnover for Oregon. Here's the snap, low snaps, fumbled. He's got to do something with it, and he's looking. Is he going to get to the end zone? He does not. Oh, he does. What? That ball did not cross the plane. There is no way that is in, but we've got an injured Wolfpack player down and an injured Oregon player down. Let's go to break and figure it all out. 15-6 as we stand, 17-6 as they make it. We'll be back.
He's already flying.
This is Arena Football 1.
Full speed at the snap.
The ball never dies.
Man, you can't defend that speed.
He's already at full speed before the snap.
Blink and you miss him.
You're not chasing him, you're surviving him.
He's gone just like that.
By the time you react, full speed, full chaos. He's gone. Because in here, the ball never dies.
game on turf.
The scoreboard doesn't rest.
This is Arena Football 1.
New cities.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
New chaos.
This is why you tune in.
New rivalries.
Unbelievable.
The scoreboard is on tilt.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The scoreboard doesn't rest.
This is Arena Football 1.
New cities.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
New chaos.
This is why you tune in.
New rivalries.
Unbelievable.
The scoreboard is on tilt.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
Bank Arena in Redmond, Oregon. I'm Jim Schobel. Our score, 17-6, Washington over Oregon. Freddie Booth Lloyd is being looked at by the training staff right now. It appears to be a leg injury of some kind, and that's just speculating, but we hope he's okay. Both teams came into tonight relatively healthy. Ferreira will Kickoff back number 8, Eric Phoenix for Washington. Phoenix looks to the end zone. Left-handed quarterback, nobody there. It's incomplete, and we stand 23-6, Washington over Oregon. Well, we've got a chance. John Charles became, pardon me, the new head coach of the Oregon Lightning yesterday. And in a press release, he says he's incredibly honored to lead the Oregon Lightning organization and be part of something that means so much to this community. This team is built around hardworking players who are committed to representing Oregon with pride, toughness, and heart every time they step on the field. He says, let's continue to work, compete, and build this program together. Right now, the Lightning are struggling, and they've got to find a way because Washington is walking away with this early. I'm Jim Schobel. We appreciate you watching tonight on KTVZ Plus in Central Oregon, and points throughout the country on Home Team Network, and also up in Puget Sound tonight on Fox 13. Thanks for having us up in Puget Sound tonight on this Saturday evening, halfway through the month of May. Ferreira's not dancing to this one. He doesn't like this one for whatever reason. Ferreira kicks it off, and I don't know what was going on in the end zone, but Angelo Gross apparently wasn't ready. Didn't even go near the ball, so it's going to be a touchback. Oh, they're saying it hit the scoreboard. So hitting the scoreboard will bring the ball out to the 20-yard line. Now on a touchback where it's kicked off and it bounces off of the net and into the back area, that the ball will get played at the 5. When it hits the scoreboard, a little bit different. So Robert McCoy, keep an eye on him, number 3. He's the new quarterback now for Oregon. Tight formation. McCoy back. Looks across the middle. He's looking deep, end zone. It's overthrown. That ball was intended for Reggie Branch, number 14, and he didn't even have a chance. Good arm there from McCoy to get rid of it. And I'm looking over at the sideline, and I see Dalton Cole with his right hand covered. McCoy to Chris Lewis. It is complete for the first down, Oregon. They needed that badly. And that'll put the ball in Washington territory now. 7:20 left to go. Ball inside the 10 at about the, well, give it the 9.5 maybe. Well, 9 3/4 now after they moved it. First down now for Oregon. And that's Lewis's first catch of the evening. Man in motion is number 11. McCoy, all kinds of time, throws to the end zone and throws it out of play. Terrell Brown, number 11. Was the receiver that was the motion receiver. Six and a half and counting left to go in the half. And we'll see if Oregon can move this football and get a score before half. McCoy back. No pressure, throws it across. Little bit of pressure there. There was some contact with Lewis, and there's some jaw jacking going on in the end zone, but the referee was right there. Neither team has converted a first down conversion off a third down. Both teams with a turnover. And this second quarter, it belongs to the Wolfpack. McCoy throws it to Lewis. Second reception of the game complete, and it's only going to be good for maybe a yard or two, and that is going to bring up 4th down. So it's inside the 10-yard line, so this is 4th and goal for Oregon. Oregon has got to punch it into the end zone. You can't get it to the 1, you got to get it in all the way. And we've got a timeout on the field. While we've got a timeout on the field, let's go through the league standings and let you know what's going on with AF1 into tonight. The Firebirds of Albany still undefeated. They won all their games last year and the Arena Bowl. They have yet to lose, and they are scoring 250 points and only giving up 145. The Nashville Cats and the Kentucky Barrels and the Monsters all with 3-1 records, tied for 2nd. And then we go to the Bombers, the Renegades, and the Lightning, all with 1-3 records, and the Wolfpack and the Michigan Arsenal at 1-4. McCoy looking, he's got to get it in the end zone. He's telling his guys to move. He has got to get rid of it. He throws it, and it's just over the hands and tipped out of the end zone, just over the outreach hands of Terrell Brown. And Oregon, for the 3rd time in this game, will give the ball up on downs.
Let's find out real quick as he picks up those flags.
Well, now, Washington will get the ball at their 4-yard line. This is the furthest back they have started. Actually, Oregon got it for some reason. I'm not sure what the call was, but it went to Oregon. So McCoy will have 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. I'm not sure what the call was, but it benefited Oregon. McCoy hands off, big number 66. And maybe got a yard, if that, or maybe even lost a yard. So the penalty, I was told, was roughing the passer on Washington. That's their first penalty. So no gain, ball at the 4. McCoy goes and gets a glove and then comes back. Lewis in motion. McCoy throws it. Lewis catches it. Down Oregon. Chris Lewis with the catch for the Lightning. With this 3rd reception of the game in a touchdown for Oregon penalty, and this is against Oregon, and the fans don't like it. So the touchdown, do they give it to him? Wait a minute. So they do give it to Oregon. Oregon does get the touchdown. Ammon Lakeup, number 25, will attempt the extra point for Oregon. Snap, good, kick up, and the kick is good. Finally, the Oregon Lightning get on the board. So that makes it a 10-point game with exactly 3 minutes left to go in the half. And finally, some good news for Oregon moving the ball. Now they've got to bring their defense back and make a stop on Washington.
Let's turn it down just a bit because Kathy.
Washington has benefited from Oregon 3 and out 3 times, and also a turnover. And no word yet on if Dalton Cole is injured or if Oregon just is going with a different scheme. I see Dalton Cole on the sideline with his helmet on, and he's not doing anything with the hands. He's got an ice pack actually on that right hand. That's not his throwing hand. He is left-handed. So we'll see if this is going to affect playing time for the rest of the game for Dalton. Dalton also the leading rusher on the Lightning team as well. Coming up, we've got our AF1 halftime show. We'll go through some stats if we've got them and more. 23-13 our score, and Oregon will kick off to Washington. A high kick, and that's going to go into the net for a deuce. Oregon gets a deuce. Much needed. Oregon needed that. So the score should be 23-15. 2:55 to go. That only took 5 seconds off the clock. Rumble making his way through the crowd here at the First Interstate Bank Arena. Jim Shovell and the rest of our AF1 crew tonight from Redmond. You're watching tonight on HTN Sports on YouTube, KTVZ Plus, and also up in Washington on Fox 13 and Puget Sound. So there was a penalty on the play. The deuce is negated, and Washington will get the ball at the 15-yard line. Magali at quarterback for Washington. Back in the pocket looking. Man down on the far sidelines, and I will tell you that Angelo Gross had a handful of jersey for about 20 yards on that play just to keep him from scoring. And luckily enough, the side judge didn't see it. So minute 39 and counting left, and Washington at their 14.5-yard line. Nobody in motion for Washington until now. Kind of like an in and out kind of play. Magali, he gets hit, and the ball's in the air. Oregon had a shot at it. And that'll stop the clock. Magali got tapped pretty good at the end of that play. Timeout, Washington.
Off the net.
This is Arena Football 1.
Look out.
The ball never dies.
The play never stops.
You better stay awake. Kick it, miss it.
This game doesn't stop.
Doesn't matter.
Anything can happen.
You think the play's over?
He's got a chance off the rebound.
It's not.
Chaos.
Off the net.
Here we go again.
Right back at you. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
Back in Redmond at the First Interstate Bank Arena, our score 23-13. We've got exactly 1 minute left to go in the half. Oregon has struggled throughout most of the game. They led it to begin with 6-0, but this second quarter has been all Washington. Magali in the pocket, looks, he's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Washington. Wide open, Stevens, number 11. And we've got a penalty flag back at the 4-yard line. So this may not even be the penalty may even be just negated. We'll see. But there's a penalty flag all the way back at the 4. Personal foul, roughing the passer against Oregon. And it's going to be declined, and it's going to be a touchdown, Washington. Tough second quarter for Oregon. That makes the score 29-13. Oregon will have to go back into the locker room and definitely regroup. I mean, they came out a little struggling a little. Here's the snap. It's bobbled, and it's picked up by Oregon's number 15, Rodney Green. And we've got some penalty flags going on. There's stuff going on the field. It's getting out of control. So the referee's conferring. But there you see the wrestling match over to the right. And I don't know if that's going to be on Oregon or not. We'll see. We had that player come in from the left side. Washington couldn't get the kick because of a fumbled snap. Oregon got it. Offsetting penalties. Yep. And so that will go against both teams. It'll be negated. And Oregon's going to get the ball at the 5-yard line. Or they'll get it at the 10 where the ball was fumbled. We'll see where they put the ball. Those are the only two scenarios that could happen right now. Yeah, Washington's coach is not happy right now. He's going, you can't just come and pounce on the player. He is not a happy camper right now. Having a discussion with our crew down there. .52 seconds left on the clock. Coach Wells will come to the sideline. So offsetting penalties against both teams, they're going to have to really watch the chippiness. Oregon will, because they can ill afford to lose players. Likewise, Washington, and as we mentioned early on in the broadcast, both teams have come in pretty injury-free. The only injury so far has been to Freddie Booth Lloyd. It looked like a lower leg injury. No word on his condition.
Who's doing the dance?
And Washington will kick off with less than a minute to go. That's going in the net. Bouncing off. Number 10, Angelo Gross has got it. Gross to the 5. Gross is still up on his feet to the 10. Still on his feet to the 15. Out to the 20-yard line, and the ball is loose. We've got a flag, and we'll see what happens. Angelo Gross did not want to go down to the field. And there you see him right there. And the flag comes into the play, into your screen. And that's going to be a face mask against Washington. And that is really going to help Oregon now, because that will move the ball to midfield. Oh, they're saying inadvertent face mask, so that only gets the ball to the 20-yard line. My mistake. McCoy still at quarterback for the Lightning. Actually, now at quarterback, yes, McCoy, number 3. McCoy looks downfield. He's lighting it up. Chris Lewis. And, oh, man, if Chris Lewis was 7'1", that would have been right in his hands. Incomplete pass, and that'll bring up second down. Oregon trying to make something happen here before the end of the half. McCoy, 6'1", 200 pounds, out of Charleston Southern. Pass across the middle, it's incomplete to Terrell Brown, number 11. That would have been good for a first down had he been able to haul it in. There you see McCoy, and Brown just could not bring it in. So it'll bring up third down now, and Oregon's got to get to the Washington 20 for a first down and stop the clock. 31 seconds left to go. Brown in motion. McCoy, he's going to be, he got rid of it. But he was on the verge of being sacked, and we've got another flag. This is down at the 12-yard line. And this is against Washington. Washington had no penalties coming into this second quarter. Both teams now with 3. Is it going to be enough for a first down? The answer is yes. First down, Oregon. Their 4th first down of this half. Still 25 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Oregon's been the benefactor of 2 penalty calls, and they get past midfield. Lewis in motion. McCoy looks, and he gets hit as he throws the ball. Ball's loose. Who's got it? Oregon's got the ball. So that'll move the ball to midfield. And we've got an injured player down for Washington right now with 17 seconds left to go. Julio Romo was the one that got that ball for Oregon. And the Washington players take a knee. As they work on that injured player for Washington. It's a tough break for Washington, as you know, and we've mentioned this before. Both teams came into tonight injury-free, all personnel available, and we've had a couple of guys go down, one for Oregon and now for Washington. Let's go through some stats here while we find out what's going on with the player on the field. Julio Romo with no points for Oregon, but let's the passing stats. Robert McCoy Jr., he's played in 4 games, 16 to 34. He's had 4 touchdown passes. Dalton Cole's played in 4 games. He's got 8 touchdown passes. He has not played since the first quarter. And we don't know if it's a hand injury or not, but we've got good news. Good news, the Washington player up on his feet and jogging off the field. That is good news. And we don't have a jersey number for that individual, so it's good to see him jog off the field on his own power. Oregon plays at home next week. Actually, this is the first of a 4-game homestand for Oregon. Next week, it's the Michigan Arsenal coming to Oregon for the first time. 17 seconds left. Oregon's got the ball at midfield, 2nd down. And McCoy challenged again, and he is going to be sacked at the 24. A loss of a yard. So they're saying he got back to the line, so it's not a loss of a yard. He got back to the line, but Washington's defense is really starting to step it up against McCoy. Oregon's gone 3 and out 3 times in the game already. 3rd down now. This will probably be the last play of the half. Going to kick it. Ammon Lakeup is going to try to kick it from the 17-yard line of Oregon. Well, we just got we'll see if this was a false start or offside, when it's going to be one or the other. It's encroachment against Washington.
Offsides on the defense.
So that's going to move the ball. Not quite enough for a 1st down, but now it's going to be 3rd down and about 1.5. So call it 3rd down and 2. And he is going to try to kick it from there again, or try to get them to jump offside again for the 1st down. Snap is good. Cole with the hold. There it is. It is up. And it is not good. It's in the net, but it falls into the field of play, which means it's live, and it's live until he gets tackled. Number 7 with the ball, still on his feet. He goes to the 15, to the 10, the 5. Did he get knocked out, or is it a touchdown? What is going on down there? He did not score. They got him at the 1, but Washington's saying, wait a minute. There's a flag on the play. And the flag is all the way back at midfield. Officials are conferring. There they are right there on your screen. There's John Charles to the left. Is the half over? We'll see. All right. The lead official with the white hat. Now take a look at this. That is Edwards, number 7, still on his feet. Taking a look at the official. It's a touchdown, Washington. It is a touchdown. And then there is a foul against Oregon, a personal foul. And we'll see, that'll probably get marked off on the kickoff to start the second half. But that's going to end the half. Our score at halftime, the Washington Wolfpack lead the Oregon Lightning 35-13. We'll be back with more after this.
You want soft?
Over the boards he goes.
Wrong building.
It is a touchdown.
This is Arena Football 1. Walls, speed, impact. This game doesn't slow down.
Touchdown, Wolfpack.
It closes in. 8 men, nowhere to run. Hockey speed, football violence. Don't blink, because in here, the ball never dies. Watch Arena Football 1 live all weekend long.
Yeah! You feel that? You feel that? This that AF1. You feel that? What? Run for the city. Run. Rep your colors. Side by side. When the lights come on, we go high. AF1. The ball never dies. Woo.
Here we go again. That's going to leave a mark.
This is Arena Football 1.
This is what AF1 is all about.
The ball never dies.
He flipped over the wall and hung on.
The wall is waiting.
This is Arena Football 1.
No sideline.
He got lit up by the wall. That's going to leave a mark.
No way out.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
Because in here, the ball never dies.
So my very
Back at the First Interstate Bank Arena, and here is what you missed when we went to break. And the Washington Wolfpack tried to go for 2. It was no good. And here we are, 35-13. Man, Oregon has really had their struggles tonight. They came out of the box, scored the first touchdown on a 5-yard run by Cole. And after that, Dalton Cole was injured in the late in the first quarter. We have not seen him in the second quarter. And the second quarter was all Wolfpack, and they lead it 35-13. We are going to go to break. It is time now for the AF1 halftime show. You're watching AF1 football on KTVZ Plus, HTN Sports on YouTube, and live on Fox 13 in the Puget Sound area.
On the count of 3, you're going to throw those.
Welcome to the AF1 Season Pass. I'm your host, Jeff Levac, and I am joined by 2 of the owners of the Oceanside Bombers. And it is going to be a fun conversation. That much I can guarantee you as we talk to Josh Tiller and Felix Berry. Guys, first things first, welcome to the AF1, and thank you for all you guys do, because the first thing I was ever told about your organization is nobody does more for the community than the Bombers. And I'd like to just give you the floor to talk about why you think football is so important to the Oceanside community.
What's interesting is when we start looking at arena football, and not just the closeness of the fans to the field, but just the electricity of the engagement. And I didn't realize it until I actually got involved with it, how intimate it is. It's pretty amazing. And we were fortunate because since we were new to it, there was a certain naivete to how we were approaching it. And so anytime there was something to do with community outreach or support or whatever, we didn't necessarily do it with how it was going to affect the team. We just did it because we wanted to be out there and be involved with the community. And fast forward, that became the catalyst of actually creating the energy that we actually have that's genuine with regard to our fans and the connection we have. It became more clear as we had, our inaugural game and the turnout we had. It turned into something even more than we anticipated. That now we felt that not only we had to deliver a quality experience for our guests and our fan base, but we had to own up to the fact that we had stated a mission to the community, that we were for the community, that we're going to be engaged in the community, and it was not just a sales pitch. So we raised the bar without even knowing we were raising it.
We love the community we're in, and we push to support it, like especially our military guys. With me being a veteran, that hits very close to home with me, that we are able to support our military guys. The big one is we're doing a military support game next week, or a military appreciation, sorry. We're going to have some veterans that served in past conflicts the Marines have served in. We're doing a complete tribute to these gentlemen. To be able to be a part of that community is even bigger to me personally because it hits home with me.
Anybody who knows the area knows that it's a big Marine Corps area. What is the chance that this is going to be the best home field advantage for anybody, with a bunch of crazy jarheads banging the wall and making sure everybody who goes to Oceanside knows exactly what they're getting into?
I think this game is going to set a precedence. It's definitely going to set a precedence for our future games, because you get these Marines inside this area and you start with these AF1 rules where they see the balls bouncing off the net, players going over the wall, the balls coming into the sidelines, and you put 3,000 Marines in there at one time together. They start hearing the Marines hymn get played throughout the night, some God Bless America, put a couple beers in them. It's going to be an exciting environment. So I definitely look forward to when Kentucky comes to town next week.
I think it's more or less the unity of supporting the team and supporting the community as one. And we really focus on that and manage that. I think it will create even more dichotomy. It could create a better synergy between the military base, Camp Pendleton here, and the civilian community, because it's almost like two different worlds. And so I think that for them to actually be able to be in the same environment and recognize the fact that we're all Americans, we're all part of the same fabric, that I don't have to have a uniform on to support you. And I think that's a good part of what we do.
I want you guys both to answer this question. I'm going to start with you, Josh. Finish this sentence. Successful first season for the Oceanside Bombers is?
At 500. I want to see the team hit 500 for this year to be successful. I mean, that's being a realist. We are 1-3 right now, but I think we're going to turn this around for the rest of the season.
I can't just hang our success on our win-loss. I will say that if our team can stay unified and support each other, create that alliance, that brotherhood, along with the community support, if that is the results, then we are very, very successful.
Thank you so much. Best of luck on the rest of the season. Thank you for everything you guys do, not only for the community, but for arena football.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for having us. Really appreciate it.
This is Arena Football 1.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The ball never dies.
This is what AF1 is all about.
You want soft?
Let's go!
Wrong building.
Hits like that only happen in Arena Football 1.
Walls.
There's no escape on this field.
Speed.
To the house.
Impact.
This is why you tune in.
This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Whatever your game is, pain shouldn't stop you. At Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we're here to help you move forward. From the sidelines to the operating room, from rehab to recovery, our team of experts provides the same world-class care trusted by the pros, so you can keep playing, working, and living without limits. Don't let pain hold you back. Schedule your appointment today at beaconortho.com.
Back at the First Interstate Bank Arena in Redmond, Oregon, I'm Jim Schobel. Our halftime score, the Washington Wolfpack 35 and the Oregon Lightning 13. Let's go through some stats. We've got a few stats to go over. Oregon, believe it or not, had 4 first downs in that first half to just 2 for Washington. Both Oregon and Washington penalized 3 times, and those are the official penalties. That doesn't count the offsetting. Scoring for Oregon, Dalton Cole with a 5-yard run that made it 6-0. And then after that, second quarter, it was all Washington. Magalee with a 1-yard run. Kick was good. Then they got a deuce after that. Magalee again with a 1-yard run. And then Buckley with an interception. And the Wolfpack lead at 35-13. By the way, Chris Lewis had a 4-yard pass that was good for a touchdown for Oregon. No word on injuries if Dalton Cole is going to play in the second half or not for Oregon. And number 99 also for Oregon. Freddie Booth-Lloyd had a lower leg injury. We'll see if he comes back. That's the halftime score. We'll come back. The second half of action underway here in just a few. You're watching AF1 football.
That's good for an office match first down.
He's already flying.
This is Arena Football 1.
Full speed at the snap.
The ball never dies.
Man, you can't defend that speed.
He's already at full speed before the snap.
Blink and you miss him.
You're not chasing him, you're surviving him.
He's gone just like that.
By the time you react, full speed, full chaos. He's gone. Because in here, the ball never dies.
So my very fondest memory at an
the scoreboard doesn't rest.
This is Arena Football 1.
New cities.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
New chaos.
This is why you tune in.
New rivalries.
Unbelievable.
The scoreboard is on tilt.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Back at the First Interstate Bank Arena, and you're watching a tribute to our firefighters, first responders, and more. Take a look at your halftime stats. Washington was 74 total yards to Oregon, just only 38. Passing yards, it's all Washington, 77-24. Washington is -3 for rushing yards, Oregon with 19. 4 first downs for both teams and 1 turnover for Oregon, and that was the turnover for Dalton Cole losing the ball and eventually getting injured and out for the second half. So Oregon has really got to step it up and keep the offensive line for Washington from getting through to the quarterback. We've seen Robert McCoy unload the ball for Oregon. The guy's got an arm, but he just doesn't have enough time to get set up. So we'll see if Oregon can overcome that. Now for Washington, Have Magali having a great game. And then Tawan Buckley, number 9, with an interception and waltzed it in for a touchdown. And it's all Washington in the second quarter. And as we start the third quarter here, I want to remind you that you're watching AF1 football on KTVZ Plus, the Home Team Network, and also up in Washington tonight on Fox 13 and Puget Sound. We appreciate you joining us tonight. And this looks like it is cops versus firefighters in this football game. And one of these guys has got an arm. I forget who it is, but one of these guys is just launching it. And it's the guy I'm watching right now. They need to give him a tryout. As you see the Wolfpack coming back out onto the field. Again, if you're joining us late, Chuck Jones stepped down as head coach of the Oregon Lightning as of yesterday afternoon. He said he is going to focus more on the business end of things. He's the owner and general manager of the team, and just getting one of the irons out of the fire so he can focus on other things. With that, quarterback coach John Charles was moved up to head coach. John played his collegiate football in Portland at Portland State under the late Pokey Allen, who coached at Boise State for a while at the latter part of his career. John played some Arena League football, and now in his first head coaching job with the Oregon Lightning. So we are getting ready for this third quarter of action. And let's just get you through, again, who our referees are tonight. Our officials tonight are David Reyes, Mark Hayes, Mike Dury, Jared Pressler, and Nick Dean. And they've been busy. They were very busy in that first half. Both teams are out. Oregon's not on the field. Washington is. Now Oregon's on the field. And we'll see if Oregon can dominate this third quarter to the extent that Washington dominated the second quarter. Washington deferred, so Oregon will kick it off to start the second half, and Washington will receive.
Let's get ready for this mid-state.
Marcus M.J. Manuel, the deep back for Washington. And just misses a deuce, and it goes out of bounds.
I'm going to pick out an orange raffle.
So Washington will get the ball at their own 5-yard line.
If I call your number, you get to pick a
Have Magali, decent first half. Rushed for 2 touchdowns in that first half.
506.
Does not have a passing touchdown.
Go to the merchandise table and claim your VIP table. Congratulations. Again, number 509, 506.
And I'm looking on the sidelines, and Dalton Cole is on the sideline. with his uniform on and pads on, so we'll see if he plays at all in this second half. It looked to be a right hand injury. He had some ice on it, but again, that's just speculation on our part. Magalay under center. Delayed snap, man in motion. Handoff faked. He's going to take it himself and roll out. He's got all kinds of real estate in front of him, and he is going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Washington. Nobody even close, and now we've got a penalty flag down at the 15-yard line. This is going to be a personal foul against Washington. That is coming back. So I don't know if the personal foul is an illegal block, but it is coming back. They're going to spot the ball at midfield. That'll be the fourth penalty for Washington. They've got to get to the Oregon 15-yard line for a first down. Magalay doing a good job of reading the defense so far tonight. Back to snap. He's got to get rid of it quick. He lobs it in the air, and number 45 is going to be called for a hold because he had all kinds of jersey for forever. (35-13) is our score. And that penalty is going to move the ball up. Automatic first down now for Washington. And that'll put the ball at the Oregon 15-yard line. And right now, penalties are killing Oregon. They're just trying to keep the receiver in check, but it's costing them in the long run. Lob pass to the end zone, and it's out of play.
Pass out of the end zone, incomplete. Great coverage by Angelo Gross.
Good coverage there by number 10, Angelo Gross. Both players actually went over the boards. Ball was out of bounds by about 10 yards, though. Second down now. One thing I'm noticing is Magalay is really exploiting that left-hand side. Don't know if somebody's injured or what, but they're really exploiting that left-hand side of the ball. Back in the pocket, looks, throws it to the right-hand side, complete, and that is a touchdown for Washington. Deshaun Williams, number 10, with the reception.
Fans in the stands, it's a long game. Scores get really high.
Magalay to Williams, 15 yards for the score.
Washington 41, Oregon 13.
So now it's 41-13, and Oregon falling further behind. Magalay brings the play in. And they will go for 2 on this one. Stevens in motion. Lob pass to the end zone, and nobody's near it. And we're at 41-13, our score. The series record between these two teams is 3-2. Oregon's won 3, Washington's won 2. Oregon won the first game of the year up in Washington.
This is Arena Football 1. Watch on Home Team Network.
This is not just football. This is speed, intensity, and non-stop action. Welcome to Arena Football 1, where the field is smaller, but the hits are harder, the plays are faster, and every second counts. High-scoring battles, electric atmospheres, and athletes pushing the limit on every snap. No breaks, no mercy. Just football at full throttle. This is where legends ride, and the game never slows down. Arena Football. One fast, fierce, unforgettable. Watch on Home Team Network.
Back in Redmond at the First Interstate Bank Arena, 10:54 left in the third, and it's all Washington right now, 41-13 over Oregon. You've got number 10, Angelo Gross, and Terrell Brown, the deep backs for the Lightning. That's into the net, and that goes to Gross, number 10. Gross at the 5, at the 10, 15, 20, on his feet to midfield, and brought down by number 7, Byron Edwards. Otherwise, he would have been gone. Robert McCoy, number 3. McCoy looks across the middle. It is caught by Chris Lewis. First down, Oregon.
Pass complete. McCoy to Lewis. For Office Depot. Office.
Finally, they finally get the ball moving. Chris Lewis has not been open a lot. He does have one 4-yard pass for a touchdown that he caught earlier. And Oregon has really got to make up some yards and put some points on the board at the same time. Lewis in motion, McCoy steps back, looking for Lewis, intercepted in the end zone. And Oregon cannot get a break. And that's Edwards again, and Edwards takes it to the house. Touchdown, Washington. There is a flag on the play, though. And the flag, I'm trying to see where it's at. Back at the 15-yard line. That is back at the line of scrimmage for Oregon. Let's see what the call is. The touchdown counts. So the penalty was against Oregon. It was declined. And Washington is running away with this game. Pass was intended for Chris Lewis, and Byron Edwards just stepped right into the passing lane and took it away. Great defense there by Washington. Clock continues to run. Washington will go for 2. Did he catch it? No, he did not. So with 8:25 left to go, it is now Washington 47, Oregon 13. We'll be back. You're watching AF1 football on KTVZ Plus, HTN Sports on YouTube, and live in Puget Sound on Fox 13. And it looks like we're going to keep it here. Washington right now can do no wrong, and Oregon can't get a thing going.
Lots of highlights in the second half. We've seen epic comebacks.
8:25 left to go. And there have been some epic comebacks in AF1 football, and Oregon's going to have to pull something off here because they can't get a receiver open, and the quarterback doesn't have time to throw the ball. It's been a nightmare for Oregon. Oregon came out and scored the first 6 points of the game, and it's been all Wolfpack since. And there's a deuce. See? Here's a deuce for Washington. I mean, these guys can't do anything wrong at all. And it's now 49-13. Washington is just running away with this. And you see a little dance contest going on between the coach and the kicker. Well, they're celebrating is what they're doing. Oregon's going to get the ball at the 5-yard line. McCoy's still at quarterback, so we'll have to see how serious the injury is to Dalton Cole. McCoy back in the end zone. He has got pressure. He had to get rid of it. It's a wobbly throw that goes into the crowd.
He gets rid of it in the end zone. Second down.
And we have an injured Washington player. We have an injured Washington player down in the far end zone. Let's take a break and we'll come back. You're watching AF1 football.
This is Arena Football 1.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The ball never dies.
This is what AF1 is all about.
You want soft?
Let's go!
Wrong building.
Hits like that only happen in Arena Football 1.
Walls.
There's no escape on this field.
Speed.
To the house.
Impact.
This is why you tune in.
This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. Because in here, the ball never dies.
39-13 is our score. Number 44, Dante Reed, was the injured player for Washington. He walked off on his own power. Second down now for the Lightning. Short pass to the right is caught by Terrell Brown, number 11, out to the 10-yard line. Chris Lewis was the decoy. He was halfway down the field. Had McCoy seen him, that could have been an instant 6, but looks like the play was for Brown. Third down and about 5 for Oregon now. Oregon desperately needs to get a first down. Brown in motion. McCoy over the top in the middle, and Chris Lewis, too much mustard, couldn't haul it in. There's a shot of Dalton Cole right there, the Oregon quarterback, what looks like an ice pack on that right hand. And next to him is owner and general manager Chuck Jones. And I think everybody's looking for some answers. 5:44 left to go in the third. We still have another quarter of football to go. Man in motion. McCoy's got to get rid of it quick. It is intercepted. Intercepted by Washington. It looks like the pass was intended for number 4, Blake Davis, and it was just ripped right out of his hands. Look at the far side of the field. There's the pass, and it's just literally just ripped out of his hands.
Our next call game for your Lightning is going to be one week from tonight against the Michigan Arsenal. 9 teams are in the league.
So now Washington will get the ball at the Oregon 22-yard line, up 49-13 with 5 minutes left in the third. Oregon can't get a break. Magali back, throws it over the top. It's caught. Oh, he got drilled into the boards. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nick Brassel. Oh, Snoop put the licking on him. Keep an eye on the near side of your screen. Here comes the pass into your living room. Nick Brassel wanted to shove him out the back door for you. Magali now at the 3-yard line. First and goal for Washington. Nobody even close, and he throws it out of bounds. And one of the Washington players was John With, the referee, and number 3 for Washington, Akil Greer, says, hey, get your head in the game. Get back over here. Leave the referee alone.
Make your Thunder's voices heard. Defense. Defense.
Magali now on second down. And somebody moved. Yep, somebody moved on the offensive end, and that's going to move it back for Washington. Second penalty of this quarter now for Washington. So that'll move it back 5. That'll put it at the 8-yard line. Clock continues to run with 3 minutes left to go in the third. This has been a long third quarter for Oregon. Defense has been on the field a lot. Magali looking end zone all the way. It is up. It is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Here's the play, and all he's got to do is just throw it to the end zone. Player's got a 1 yard and the height advantage, and it is now 55-13. It is all Wolfpack. And that's Deshaun Williams, number 10, who caught that. And now the Wolfpack will go for 2. Keep in mind, they've already got 2 deuces already tonight. And they're going to end up kicking the ball again after this play. Lobbed into the end zone. It is caught. Number 45 gives the player a shove outside.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The scoreboard doesn't rest.
This is Arena Football 1.
New cities.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
New chaos.
This is why you tune in.
New rivalries.
Unbelievable.
The scoreboard is on tilt.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
This time. It has been all Washington in this quarter. Oregon will get the ball at the 20-yard line, 1:50 to go. I don't know, they're playing Please Don't Stop the Music here. I think the Washington guys are hoping that they don't stop the clock in the second half. It is all Washington, as you see, 57-13. And Oregon will now start on offense. Chris Lewis has had like 3 catches the whole night, 1 for a touchdown. Washington's defense controlling him. McCoy back to throw. Got a man, and it's tipped, and that was intended for Reggie Branch, number 14. Just couldn't bring it in. I know as a player, it's hard to keep going when you look at the scoreboard, but hey, if there's time on the board, you gotta play. Here's that last throw, just over the reach of Reggie Branch. Second down now, Lightning. Branch catches the ball and it's stripped out. Is it a live ball? It is a live ball. Washington's got it, and they will take it to the house on the fumble and the touchdown. There was no whistle at all. It was a pass that was fumbled. Ball was still live, and Washington takes it to the house. And that is Eugene Ford, number 23.
Both born on Tuesday.
And right now, Oregon has no answers at all. It's all Wolfpack. Last year, we saw the Albany Firebirds. I believe they put up close to, if not 100 points. Washington is going for that record right now. We still have another quarter of football to play.
I know you're not going to let me sing it all by myself, right? Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3. Happy birthday to you.
Singing happy birthday to somebody in the crowd, trying to keep everybody here and the motivation up, but it's tough. It's tough. Washington with a 50-point lead, and there it was. The ball was simply dropped. And Ford gets his first score. "17 seconds left to go, and I don't know if you're John Charles. I don't know what at this point in juncture what you say to your team. You just got to play.
If you love your Lightning, let's make some more.
Oregon's next home game is next Saturday against the Michigan Arsenal. Right now, their record as of tonight is 1-4. And Oregon is really going to have to turn things around quickly McCoy has a touchdown pass to Chris Lewis. And that's about it for Oregon. McCoy is going to be sacked for a loss of 3. Number 31 and number 34 for Washington. 31 is Bangura, 34 is Badejo, and they were both in on the sack. That is going to end the quarter. Offsetting penalties. We will come back with the fourth quarter of action. The score, Washington 57, Oregon 13.
You want soft?
Over the boards he goes.
Wrong building.
It is a touchdown.
This is Arena Football 1. Walls, speed, impact. This game doesn't slow down.
Touchdown, Wolfpack!
It closes in. 8 men. Nowhere to run. Hockey speed, football violence. Don't blink, because in here, the ball never dies. Watch Arena Football 1 live all weekend long. This is Arena Football 1.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The ball never dies.
This is what AF1 is all about.
You want soft?
Let's go!
Wrong building.
Hits like that only happen in Arena Football 1.
Walls.
There's no escape on this field.
Speed.
To the house.
Impact.
This is why you tune in.
This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Back at the First Interstate Bank Arena, fourth quarter of action getting ready to start here. I'm Jim Schobel. You're watching KTVZ Plus, the HCN Sports Network on YouTube, and up in Seattle tonight on Fox 13 in the Puget Sound area. The reason for the confusion at the end of the third quarter was it was a play review, and now Oregon on fourth down will have the ball. McCoy across the middle. Guess what? Intercepted. We've got a flag down at the 20-yard line. And we got some fisticuffs going on the field, unnecessary, but one of the Washington players has lost a helmet. And that looks like Mike Dury down there by the flag, who is the official. Mike's done some high school officiating here in Central Oregon, and some AF1 officiating last year and this year. Okay, it looks like we've got a timeout on the field. Wow.
Oregon Lightning are brought to the third line. Up liquids.
Tough night tonight for the home team. And this is the first of a 4-game homestand for the Lightning. Next week it's against the Michigan Arsenal. After that, it's games against the Washington Wolfpack again on the 30th. And then June 7th, they take on the Kentucky Barrels. That'll be the first look at Kentucky. And then the remaining games will be on the road. Magali now on 1st and goal from the 3. Pitch goes out to big number 47, and he goes nowhere. That was Andre Hendricks. Here's the kick. And that's going to be taken by Gross in the end zone. Gross to the 5. Gross is still on his feet and gets to about the 8 and knocked out of bounds. An 8-yard return. Dalton Cole back in at quarterback now for Oregon. Lefty back in the pocket. And it was intended for number 14, Reggie Branch. And the defender just basically stepped in front of him and knocked it away. It's good to see Lefty back in there. Again, the injury was to the right hand, not the throwing hand, the right hand. Cole back, looking deep, and it was intended for number 11, Terrell Brown. And that is going to bring up 3rd down now for Oregon. Oregon trying to find a way here. John Charles just threw his hands up in the air like. Dalton Cole and number 5 in the backfield are having a deep discussion. I don't know if there's confusion on the play or what. Gets him in motion. Cole is going to be sacked for a safety. Again, Oregon cannot get anything going at all. Being outplayed on offense and defense right now. That makes the score 65-13.
Off the net.
This is Arena Football 1.
Look out.
The ball never dies.
The play never stops.
You better stay awake. Kick it, miss it.
This game doesn't stop.
Doesn't matter.
Anything can happen.
You think the play's over?
He's got a chance off the rebound.
It's not.
Chaos.
Off the net.
Here we go again.
Right back at you. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
AF1 football back here at the First Interstate Bank Arena in Redmond. It's all Washington. Washington just got a safety, so Oregon will kick off back to Washington, and they'll get the ball on offense again. And that one goes out of bounds. Not enough lift to hit the net for the deuce, and that'll be a touchback. .11:05 left to go. And this will go to the 20 because it did not hit the net. A new quarterback in for Washington. It's a lefty, and it's caught. That is Justin JoJo. Is it Olabryce? Yes, Olabryce, the lefty. With the throw. The catch gets it all the way down to the Oregon 7-yard line. Looking for the end zone. It's caught and it's fumbled. No touchdowns. Yeah, no touchdown at all on that play.
With good coverage on defense.
So good coverage on the defense for Oregon that prevents the score. And actually the quarterback is Eric Phoenix, number 8, the lefty. I had to look, it looked like number 6, it's actually number 8. Hard to read those jerseys from where we're at. So Phoenix, number 8, man in motion now. And he's just going to lob it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That simple. Nobody defending him at all. And this should be a penalty. I mean, the guys like to have fun, but when you're up like this, it's taunting. Nobody near him at all. The closest person was number 55, Keanu Meloto, who's actually played a pretty decent game, but Oregon now down 71-13. We've got 8 minutes to go, and it's very conceivable the way that Washington's been playing. They could get to 100. Oregon's going to do their best to keep it from it, though. Phoenix looking, and it is caught for 2. 73-13 now.
Washington 73, Oregon 13.
Oregon just mercifully.
He's already flying.
This is Arena Football 1.
Full speed at the snap.
The ball never dies.
Man, you can't defend that speed.
He's already at full speed before the snap.
Blink and you miss him.
You're not chasing him, you're surviving him.
He's gone just like that.
By the time you react, full speed, full chaos. He's gone. Because in here, the ball never dies. The scoreboard doesn't rest.
This is Arena Football 1.
New cities.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
New chaos.
This is why you tune in.
New rivalries.
Unbelievable. The scoreboard is on tilt.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Back at the First Interstate Bank Arena, Jim Schobel and the rest of our AF1 crew, 73-13 is our score. 8 minutes left to go. And I will tell you this, the Washington Wolfpack are on the verge of they are close to the highest scoring game by a team. The record is 79 points by Albany last year. They're just 6 away. Oregon will get the ball at the 20-yard line. And right now, Oregon's got to do whatever they can in this last 7 minutes to keep the Wolfpack from scoring the most points by a single team in AF1 history. We'll see who is at quarterback for Oregon when they break the huddle. Dalton Cole, number 7, back in there. Trying to get something rolling here. Cole looks downfield, and it is knocked out of bounds. There is a penalty flag, though, thrown at the end zone at the 5-yard line, and this could be pass interference. We'll see. Hopefully it's not against Oregon. But the penalty, the ref saw the penalty. It looks like it's going to be some kind of interference, a push-off, and it is against Washington. Washington now with 6 penalties in the game. That is going to move the ball now to the Washington 20-yard line. 6.5 left to go in the game. Number 5 in motion for Oregon. Cole rolls out left, throws it to the end zone for number 5 and could not connect. And the refs are really trying to keep this game in check. Excuse me. That'll bring up 2nd down with just under 6 minutes left to go. Once again, Oregon will go back to the drawing board and get ready to play Michigan next weekend here in Redmond. Cole rolls, looks end zone, has to get rid of it in a hurry. And again, there is a lot of pressure coming through that line on both quarterbacks this evening. Both quarterbacks for Oregon having their troubles.
Against the Michigan Arsenal. Kickoff 6 p.m. next Saturday. May 23rd, right here in Redmond. It's going to be health fair night. Let's stay healthy.
So tonight was tribute to Hometown Heroes Night. Scouts were here, police were here, firemen were here, we had teachers here, and we celebrated them tonight here in Redmond. Cole rolls out left. Now he's got to come back to the middle of the field. He gets rid of it. It's caught by Brown, number 11. He is still on his feet. He's trying. He gets down to the 3.
What an effort by Terrell Brown. Catches the ball in the
Terrell Brown.
And extra yards after the catch.
And watch this. I mean, it takes like 3 guys to get him down.
Attention fans. Attention passengers. The RDM Airport.
So it is 1st and goal at the 2-yard line for Oregon. Oregon has not scored since the 2nd quarter. Cole's going to take it himself. He's got 1. Now he's got 2 touchdowns. Touchdown, Oregon. Cole on the 1-yard run. And Oregon gets it in the end zone. And Cole saw that hole on the left side and just went for it. And now Oregon, we'll see if they're going to kick or if they're going to go for two. It looks like they're going to go for two. Cole dropping back. He threw it in the end zone. They don't complete the extra point. And our score with just under 3 minutes to go, Washington 73, Oregon 19. You're watching AF1 football.
Off the net.
This is Arena Football 1.
Look out.
The ball never dies.
The play never stops.
You better stay awake. Kick it, miss it.
This game doesn't stop.
Doesn't matter.
Anything can happen.
You think the play's over?
He's got a chance off the rebound.
It's not.
Chaos.
Off the net.
Here we go again.
Right back at you. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
Back at the First Interstate Bank Arena, Oregon just scored, could not convert the extra point, and now they will kick off. Lakeup will kick off. Kind of a line drive that bounces into the end zone. It'll be taken by Washington, now at the 5, at the 10, and knocked down at the 12-yard line.
Number 5, on the stop.
So the clock continues to run. They get it out to, and they'll spot it at the 11-yard line. It's been all Washington. And again, with 2.5 minutes left to go, Washington, if they get a touchdown and minus the extra point, will tie the all-time record for one team scoring in AF1 football. 79 points by the Albany Firebirds was done last year. Phoenix back, looking. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Washington. And Washington has tied the record for the most points scored by a team in AF1. Pretty much uncontested. He was wide open. Wide open. All he had to do was catch the ball, and he did. So now they put the ball at the 2, and the Wolfpack now have a chance to break the AF1 record for most points in a game by one team. Phoenix now at quarterback, the lefty, under center. Looks to the end zone, and it's no good. It is no good.
To shoot 7 Expo Center. It is hometown heroes time. DJ Distant. Let's turn it down just a bit. As we do, want to recognize.
And as you see, it's no good. And we will, are we going to take a break or are we going to keep it here, guys?
Those of you that volunteer your time, and I'm also talking about parents.
So we're going to keep it here. We're going to take a break at the 1 minute mark and take our final break. Washington leads Oregon by 60. It's been a tough night for Oregon. Dalton Cole was out for pretty much more than half the game with a hand injury. McCoy came in, did a decent job, but it was all Wolfpack, and Oregon didn't have an answer on offense or defense. And they will go back to the drawing board and get ready for next week against Michigan. Gross takes it deep in the end zone. Gross at the 5, and he is, oh my gosh. Looks like a wrestling move, a takedown at the 6-yard line. Watch this takedown right here. A proud Washington fan walking around, and they should be. They have tied the record for the most points scored in an AF1 game. All right, we are at the 1 minute warning.
You want
Take
soft?
a break and come back and finish this up.
Wrong building.
It is a touchdown.
This is Arena Football 1. Walls, speed, impact. This game doesn't slow down.
Touchdown, Wolfpack!
It closes in. 8 men, nowhere to run. Hockey speed, football violence. Don't blink, because in here, the ball never dies. Watch Arena Football 1 live all weekend long.
Yeah! You feel that? You feel that? This that AF1? You feel that? What? Run for the city. Run. Rep your colors. Side by side. When the lights come on, we go high. AF1. The ball never dies.
Here we go again. That's going to leave a mark.
This is Arena Football 1.
This is what AF1 is all about.
The ball never dies.
He flipped over the wall and hung on.
The wall is waiting.
This is Arena Football 1.
No sideline.
He got lit up by the wall.
That's going to leave a mark.
No way out.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
Because in here, the ball never dies.
All right, we are back at the First Interstate Bank Arena. 1 minute left in the game. And right now, cooler heads need to prevail. We've had one major injury tonight, and that was to number 99, Booth Lloyd for Oregon. Cole under center. He is going deep. Long ball to number 14, and he couldn't get it. Just couldn't get it.
That big small pass just a little too far.
Yeah, Cole just unloaded it, and it was about 3 yards too deep. But it only took 8 seconds off the clock, so it'll bring up second down for Oregon.
Remember, for the 50-50 raffle, you must be present to win. If nobody claims the prize, by next Saturday, we are going to roll the prize over, starting at $5.95.
Tough break for the local crowd tonight. And if you're watching on TV, Terrell Brown in motion. Cole looks. He's going to unload it again, and again, about 5 yards too deep. And we don't know if Oregon's going to make some personnel moves. This was about the time last year they made some personnel moves, and it actually benefited them at the end of the year. So we'll see what John Charles and crew are going to do after tonight. Third down now for Oregon. And Cole is going to be sacked at the line of scrimmage. It has been that way all night tonight for Oregon. Just cannot get a break. So the clock continues to run, and I don't think Oregon's going to get another snap off. No, I don't think they will. The clock is going to run out, and Oregon is going to take a 60-point licking here at home. Oh, one more snap maybe. Nope. Oh, he got it at the end. He did get it. He's going to unload it towards the end zone, and nobody's there, and that is going to do it tonight. The Washington Wolfpack came in tonight with a 1-3 record. They now go to 2-3. Oregon is going to go to 1-4, and Oregon will take on the Michigan Arsenal next Saturday night at 6. Look for that game on the Home Team Network and KTVZ Plus. My name is Jim Schobel. Have a great weekend. Good night from Redmond.
The Moon Tower, and Isles Landing, Jersey Boys Pizza, Red Athletics, Wayne Nolan Construction and Painting, Clearview Glassworks, Rock Hospitality